Hello, this is Movie Reviews by JT, and I got another review for you. Jolt, which stars Kate Beckinsale, is now streaming on Amazon Prime. This movie was great. I actually liked it. It was crazy. The movie also stars Stanley Tucci, Jai Courtney. It stars Bobby Triniville and Laverne Cobb. They play detectives and stuff. Movie's about this woman, Lindy Lewis, played by Kate Beckinsale. She's violent and everything when she was a kid, beat up a lot of people. So then they put these things on her and stuff. So every time she tried to think about being honest, she jolted herself, pressed this button thing and started calming her down so she won't try to beat up anybody and everything and stuff. Lindy Lewis, Kate Beckinsale, a young woman who is affected immunity exposure disorder that caused her to react with violent rage at even the slightest transition because of her body as a usual high level of cholesterol, which in turn make her stronger, faster than normal. Her parents and eventually have her institutionalized due to her violent tendency while in a silent and unknown organization charged with the weaponized identity violence for the benefit, but they fail at every attempt to control her rage, hoping the military will give her structure and discipline. The organization put Lynn in the army, but they also unsuccessfully at controlling her rage, finding these subject to an experiment, but effective treatment to control her rage. A form of self-administered shock treatment. Yeah, hooked up to this thing, which shock herself and starts giving electro that vest she wears at all times. They should have had remote on her wrist. She's finally able to live the world as somewhat normal person. Sometime later, Lenny is proposed to go on a date by her therapist and the designer of the vest, Dr. Ivan Merchant, played by Stanley Tucci. Merchant believed that this vest Merchant believed that this will test if she were able to have a healthy normal relationship with someone. Originally, they just had to go on a date with an accountant named Justin, played by Jai Courtney. However, on the way there, Lenny encountered a customer being rude to a violet, but briefly consider crushing his ankle in a car door, but she activated the vest and prevent herself from harming the man. Upon meeting Justin for dinner, Lindsay explained that she thought having a date would be good. However, due to her recent close call, she decided it's not going to stay. Justin convinced her to stay. I started a conversation about the bad date that she had, all the things that ignored, and he continued the conversation by going down the list of all the things. Yeah, it's her and Justin have one night stand sex and stuff. He goes to work and she wants to they're supposed to have dinner there and she finds out it's stuff that he was murdered and stuff by the detectives and stuff. I said and that this guy was responsible for his down, just go in, trying to find, to go to Justin's apartment, take his car. His car was a stiff shelf and stuff. And the guy detective called her on the phone and stuff because she stole evidence from the evidence lockup and stuff. His and everything, his phone and everything and stuff. And they're being chased by the police, the two detectives and stuff. And so she go back to her therapist and stuff a couple of times and stuff. And asked him for advice on what she should do, and then she go find this guy who's responsible for Justice's death and stuff. Guy knocks her out. This one dude, so take off the vesting that she had and stuff. She joked herself what, and stuff. She meet this old guy and stuff, and everything. So then they send her home, and so she gets out of the car because she didn't have her vesting and stuff. She's gonna react to hurting someone. And so she ran over to the guy, so he was driving home and started going to the car. Went back to her therapist and stuff. And so then she goes back, trying to find the guy who killed Justin and stuff. And then she actually find out and stuff the guy that she was looking for to kill Justin he's already dead, and she find out Justice was actually still alive. He faked his own death so he could kill the guy and stuff. She was pissed off about it. He was just using her and stuff and everything. So he get to the guy, so she was upset. She gave him the stain, the explosive bomb, blew up the whole place and started killing him. And she also found out her therapist was also involved too. And stuff. And so he didn't know this stuff though that they was gonna do that to her and stuff. He gets arrested and everything and stuff. I actually really liked this movie, Jolt and stuff. I thought Kate Beckinsale's performance in this movie was great and stuff. Everybody else's performance in this movie was great. So it was kind of like that movie Jason Statham had did a couple of years ago called Crank and stuff and everything and stuff. And yeah, this is a great movie to watch on Amazon Prime. So Jolt. So yeah, I get Jolt a 8 out of 5. It's just a great movie and stuff. I like it so much. It's a, especially all the violence and stuff. It's just kind of control itself. That's in the beginning and so when they show she was a kid beating up everybody and stuff. Just like all that and everything. So yeah. So that's my review for Jolt. All right. Bye.